you doing?
Good. You didn't have no trouble signing in, did you?
No, I was already waiting and anticipating.
Waiting and anticipating. Look at my brother in Christ.
Yeah.
It's your day.
It's my day.
I'm trying to get this thing together. Excuse me. Bear with me. Because the minute people come on, it chops off half of my head.
Yeah, mine's too. I'm trying to.
Sometimes I have to kind of just like go up some, and then I have to keep a tripod. Lord have mercy. Oh, this is what it is. All right. So we have the famous world-renowned gospel artist, my friend, my brother, Mr. Jeremy Mayberry here. Yay! Who just dropped his new single.
Yes, I did.
So excited. Listen, I have sent it to the minute you sent me the link, I said, okay, I'm gonna listen to it. And whenever my friends send me anything, if it's music, if it's artwork, if it's anything, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna tell them the truth, but then I'm also gonna, be a critic. And if it's not good, if it ain't great, I'm gonna tell them anyway, because that's what friends do. When I heard your song, honestly, I listened to it. I said, okay. And Miss Leisha, I said, okay, Miss Leisha. I hear you in the background saying a little something. I said, all right. Then I heard Owen. Then I heard you giving that little new age Kirk Franklin. I ain't mad at that. Listen, by the time the second half of that song even started, I was hooked. It has a catchy beat to it. The arrangement. The vocalists themselves, I want to ask you, why did you choose Leisha and Owen to be on this project with you first and foremost?
It's funny that you asked that. First of all, this single, this record here was produced, not to sound super spiritual, but it was produced by God.
Okay.
And the reason why, because it's like I had certain ones that I had initially said, okay, I want to use them for this part of the song, use this one for this part of the song, but we could never make contact. And far as Leisha, doing the lead part, she was actually just supposed to do the background.
Oh, really?
She was actually just supposed to do the background, and I had another good friend of mine's whose name is Alicia.
Okay.
And she was supposed to come and do the lead part. She's another amazing vocalist. She's going to be with me too on June 10th. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But right at the last minute, she had a emergency to come up.
Oh,
yeah.
Is she all right?
Ma'am?
Is she okay?
Yeah. She's had a family emergency. She had to do something with her family, whatever the case may be. And she said, bro, I know you're going to be upset, but I'm not going to be able to come tomorrow. So she, so it was like probably 9 o'clock when she had texted me. So I'm thinking, who can I get to do this song? Who can I get? So Leisha was already scheduled to be there the next day to do the background.
Okay.
So when she done the background, her voice was just so, electrifying. And it was
Absolutely.
It was just a perfect fit. And I said, you know what? How about you just do the first part of the record? How about you do the first, because I already had in my mind that, I kind of wanted like a female to do the first part and like a strong male for the second part. And not to be rambling, but she was like, oh, bro, I wasn't prepared to do lead, but she did the lead and she did an amazing job. And, the reason why I say God produced it, because, we can have certain things planned.
Yeah.
but God has a way of just kind of implementing what He really wants, to take place. Not really taking anything from the other ones, but there's a certain path that I feel like that God really established for our lives, and that's in every area.
Absolutely.
They have some plans, but He say, no, that's all right for later, but for now, this is what I need for you to do, or this is what I need done. So it was the same with Owen. I had another guy, and I think he had to go out of town, and I'm like, oh, man, this is like not coming together. But Owen was available. He came and did an amazing job. So it's like now when I be doing my music, I just say, you know what, God, who do you want on this record? Who do you want me to, before I even get anybody in my mind, I just seek the Lord and say, Lord, who is it that you want me to reach out to?
So tell everybody the name of this new song you have out. And
the name of the song is You Gave Me. You Gave Me. That title was birthed out of a personal testimony on just how God really has given me so many chances, which give us all. But he has given me so many chances. But one thing about it, God has given everyone, if it's not a chance, He may have given you more faith. He may have given you more love, more understanding. So, whatever that you gave me is for your life. I feel like everybody can apply it and making it personal.
Now, did you write the song?
I wrote the song. I arranged the song.
Oh.
I sung some backgrounds as well.
Yeah.
Produced it, and so I was kind of all in the mix of it.
When you write songs, and when you wrote this particular song, did it come to you like you just wrote it in a day, or was it like a song you have been sitting on and then you just finally released it?
Yeah, I've been sitting on it. What's so funny about this song? I wrote this song about probably about 10, 12 years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
About 10, 12 years ago. And I was actually the music director for a choir that was down in my hometown, which is Greenville, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote it for the choir. And, I just been sitting on it, along with so many other songs that I have. Like I have so many songs that now I'm ready to start to burst out. And so I just kind of gave it a 2022 vibe, feel, flavor. And and everybody seemed to love it. So
it's definitely a hit. It's because the hook for most songs is what really draws people in, and so that's the part that got me outside of the amazing vocals that you have. Song, I'm just like, oh my God, it's going to be playing in my head a lot, and so God willing, moving forward, when you do get the song on the radio, that's going to be the main thing that's going to draw people in. And I think it's a what's it called, like a crossover, or even like the songs that can be played in secular stations as well as gospel. It's definitely a crossover song, I think.
Yeah, it can definitely be what I like to call like a Kirk Franklin special.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
Mary.
Yeah, or Mary special, or it can definitely cross over, because the words, you gave me, just a little more time. You can apply that to so many things in your life.
Absolutely.
And you can actually attach it to, so many experiences that we all have had,
Yeah.
a lot of ups and downs, but there was always, God's hand right there waiting to lift us up every time we may fall or stumble, so I'm very excited about the record, and I really feel like that it's going to get some great reviews, which it's already have. But, you know, I feel like God has really got, you know, he's really up to something. God is up to something.
Absolutely. And I told you a music video needs to be ahead. So you just get that going.
Yeah.
I'll be in it. I'll be
So,
ready whenever you need me. So, you know, I'll get in the background. Whatever you need, you know.
oh, all right. All right.
Just a little
Okay.
bit. Just a little bit.
Oh,
You said that you wrote, you arranged, you did some of the background vocals and lead vocals. How long have you been in the music industry, and what got you into the industry in the first place?
I've been in music ever since I've been a little lad, playing keys.
Okay.
Started. I started probably when I was about 6 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my dad, the late Reverend Rufus Mayberry, he was a pastor in Baltimore.
Oh, you're a PK kid.
Yeah, yeah. So I living in Maryland, you know, in Baltimore, and my older brother by the name of Terrence, you know, he was like I said, I was probably about 6, 7. Terrence was probably about maybe 13, 14-ish. And, you know, he decided he wanted to learn how to play the organ, learn how to play the keys, whatever. So, you know, my dad, he was one for never hesitating to invest in, you know, in his, you know, his kids, whatever. So because my brother said he wanted to learn how to play the keys, my dad went out and bought a little house Hammond organ. He bought a house Hammond organ, and my brother, he practiced on that organ probably about 2 weeks.
Okay.
It was this, his mind just shifted to something else. And because he was always into sports and everything like that. So, you know, one day I was in the living room, and you know, the organ had a little beat machine that was attached to the bottom of it. It's like one of the very old ones. Had a beat machine, pull out, you can press different beats. So I was very intrigued by the beats. And I began pressing the buttons and pressing the buttons. Then I wanted to attach these white and black little knobs at the time because I was young.
Yeah.
I thought, what are these black and white things, you know? And I start pressing them. And then I began to realize that I had a tune. You know, it's like I always had an ear, you know, so like I always had an ear. So, you know, I was pressing like now, which I know would be like a C and an E.
Okay.
So I was pressing that, you know, I had a tune. So I said, okay. Then I just grew and grew and grew and grew. Far as writing per se, I got into that after I developed in music, probably around the age of probably 21.
Okay.
Probably about 21. And I started writing, you know, hearing melodies in my head and stuff like that. I've written so many songs. I've been on a lot of people's projects, records, and it was just time for me to start doing it, you know, for me. You know, good friend of mine's mentioned to me the other day, she said, Jeremy, you know, you have laid a lot of bricks for other people to build their house, but now it's time for you to lay some bricks for your own foundation to build your own.
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, I know a lot of writers and a lot of artists that, you know, spend more time on other people's projects than their own. And they write hits for other people. And, you know, half the time, you know, even me being an artist, I know I'm like, dang it, you know, that I feel kind of guilty, like, oh man, that would have been a better song for me. But, you know, but however, if you're paid to do a hook or whatever, just, you know, whatever the Lord asks you to do it, you know, and whatever's for you is for you. This song is definitely for you. I can't wait for you to perform it. I can't wait for the video. And, you know, I think it's going to be a catalyst for something great. So are you going to be working on a full project or just, you know, single by single for right now?
Yes. Next is I'm gonna probably come with the EP. Probably about 5 more songs,
Okay.
which will be coming soon. This was just the introduction to let
Okay.
people know um, the angle that I'm coming with now musically as an artist versus just a musician or music director or producer per se for others. And
Yeah.
yeah, so just trying. This is, I guess, it's me saying here I am as an artist now. So
Yes.
yeah, so my EP is definitely on its way soon.
Have you released any music in the past?
Yes. Well, not far as me as an artist, but
Mm-hmm.
I've played on so many. Man, it's um, Todd Galbraith. He's very well known now in the gospel field. Uh,
Okay.
one of his hits was "Lord, You Are Good." I don't know if you remember
Okay.
that. Lord, you are good. You've been so good. But anyway, believe it or not, I'm on one of his first albums that he recorded. Um,
Oh.
yeah, a matter of fact, I'm on 2 records on that project called Private Chambers.
Okay.
Yes, I'm on that. I'm on artist by the name of Melvin Griffin. Um, he's out of the Raleigh area as well. I'm
Mm-hmm.
on like 3 or 4 records on his project. I mean, I can go down the line for on and on and on.
Well, look at the time.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm
yeah.
just kidding.
But to
I'm
answer your
definitely.
question, yes, I have been on other records, projects, and yeah.
I'm just teasing with you. At the end, when we wrap up, I'll give you the chance to plug where people can find all of your music. I was just joking with you. Question: who would be your top 5 artists? And they could be gospel or secular.
Top 5 artists. Male or female
Now,
doesn't.
listen, see, and then that's the thing. As a female artist, I really wish we could get away from that male or female because I don't want, when people hear my music to say, oh, she's a good female artist. I want them to say she's a good artist. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not digging at you, but when I hear that, I purposely said favorite top 5 artists in general because, sometimes people will just say, okay, well, for women, 5, and for men, 5. If you want to do 5 women and 5 men, it's fine. But, just in general.
Okay. Well, I would have to say, I'm kind of old school, so
Me too.
but let me try to keep it so they know who I'm talking about.
No. And if they
Dave,
don't know, they're going to know today, period. So go ahead.
um, Dave Hollister.
Oh, I love Dave.
Yeah, Dave Hollister. I
One
love.
woman man.
Yeah. I love Dave. Um, man, you can't ask a musician and how to just comprise it to 5. It's so many, but
Okay. Well, who has been your influencers as far as you being an artist? Has anybody influenced your music or made you want to change your writing, creative style?
yes. I would say um, musically, probably Doobie Powell.
Okay.
Doobie Powell. He's a artist out of New Haven, Connecticut.
Okay.
Um,
What genre is he?
ma'am.
What genre?
He's gospel. He's like a neo soul
Okay.
gospel. Um, so a lot of people always say, "Doc, you have those Doobie Powell changes or chords." He's kind
Ooh.
of known for a certain
Okay.
chord
Style.
cluster,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or a certain pattern of chords. Doobie Powell. I would say Dave Hollister. So that's 2. Um, I would say John P. Key.
Okay.
John P. Key. Mary Mary.
Okay.
Mary Mary. artistry, and I guess how um, Warren kind of produces them. You know, just how he makes the music for them. That's like a perfect fit.
Okay.
So what? I got one more, right?
If
Probably,
not,
and
if
probably
Kirk Franklin.
Yeah, probably Kirk Franklin. Just his unapologetic, just so in your face, bold, and still be in gospel music, but he's just so like, hey, I'm right here in your face, like God is doing a new thing, type. Like
Absolutely. He stands in his own lane.
Yeah.
To this day, I can't figure out what to place him in, because I can't say he's a singer. I can't say he's a rapper.
Exactly.
I say he's like a commentator. He's a director. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a lead. He's Kirk Franklin. You can't really box him in.
Yeah.
But Mr. Mayberry, I got a little game for you. You're going to be the first person I try this game on, okay? Okay, right. Before we close out, have you heard of a game called Song Association?
I think I have, yes.
Okay, so Song Association is when a person gets asked, they get told a certain word, and they have to associate a song with that word. So because you're a singer, you don't have to sing the whole thing. You ain't got all the time in the world. But whatever song pops in your head, once I give you this word, just blurt it out, okay?
Okay. Give me the details one more time.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to give you a word, and you have to associate a song that you know with that word.
Okay, got you.
So, if I say chicken, you can say, love that chicken from Popeyes. Boom. You get it?
Gotcha.
And I want some Popeyes. Don't judge me. Okay. The first word is love. Love.
Love. So many people use the name in vain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who's that by?
Music Soul Child.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorite artists. I love him. He would probably be in my top 20. Yeah, I love me some music. Oh, I got another one. You ready?
Yeah.
War.
This means war.
Hey.
You can't have my breakthrough. Something like that, yeah.
Who's that by?
This means war. Charles Jenkins.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Happiness.
Happy feelings in the air. Happy feelings everywhere. Frankie Beverly and Mays.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna give you two more. Let me see. Let me see. What's a good word? Flower.
A song. Flower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
That is a hard one because I can't think of one either.
I mean, I could have named you a group, Launch Flowers, a choir, but a song.
I'm gonna have to look that up myself. I done scoop myself.
And scoop yourself. So that's not fair if you can't name one.
I know. Okay. Pass that one. Sky.
Beyonce's sister. Cranes in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's it?
Away. I used to put one in the air.
That's
Solange. It. Yeah.
Solange. No.
Yeah, that is it. Her name is unique.
Yeah.
Okay, one more. I was gonna say a ribbon in the sky. One more. Light.
Jesus is the light of the world, light of the world. Hezekiah Walker.
Absolutely. Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna give you 4 out of 5.
Okay, so what I win? Did I win a teddy bear or something, or a cruise?
2 thumbs up
And a Snicker.
Frozen, 2 thumbs up.
Well,
No, what you win, hopefully, well, God willing, you're going to win a lot of success. You're going to win some awards. Hello.
yes.
You're going to win tickets to the Grammys, to the Gospel Awards, to the, MTV. That's what we're praying for you. That's what you're going to win. You're going to win the success of being um, a strong songwriter and an artist, and you're going to bless people. And again, every opportunity you have to showcase your music, do it. That's what it's all about. It just takes that one person to discover you, to notice you, to see something great in you, and then boom, you've made it. And nobody can tell you that you've made it. You will know when you made it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of stars that don't give a darn about any type of awards or accolades. They know that they made it because they've been able to fulfill whatever destiny that was assigned for them, So if it's your time for you to come out as an artist, I just pray that it's a successful journey for you,
Amen. Yes.
And any way I can help, I will. So.
Well, I appreciate you. We always, we've been friends for a good little while now, and you always been a true friend indeed. So I thank God for you.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah,
Likewise. Again, it's going to be for the both of us. You inspired me too. I need to put out some new music myself because I've been sitting on a lot of hitters, you know what I'm saying? But, I'm just waiting for God and for his right moment for me to release my stuff. But before we go, you can let everybody know where to find you, to follow you, where to subscribe to you, where to support you. You can just go ahead and ramble and tell people where to get to know the Jeremy Mayberry that I know.
Well, you can purchase my single on all digital platforms, Amazon, Spotify, CD Baby, Apple Music, and so on and so on. So anywhere you can purchase music, you can purchase this single.
And the single is called what?
Single is called You Gave Me.
Okay.
The group name is God's New Groove, but it's spelled N-U versus N-E-W. God's New
Groove.
God's New Groove.
Okay.
Gave Me. It's the title. Cut. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and my Instagram is Jeremy Mayberry. And my Facebook is Jeremy Mayberry. So.
Okay. Are you on YouTube?
Yes, under Jeremy Mayberry. I haven't got fancy yet with a fancy name.
Okay. Hey. Well, you're so funny. Well, when this is actually posted, it's going to be on my YouTube page, and I'm going to make sure I tag all of your, information there where people can follow you and become a new fan of yours. Okay, and then you can use that link to share it on your profile as well. I thank you so much for your time. Again,
Thank you.
I
said thank you.
Yeah, I know this is a big, achievement for you, and so I'm like, let's just take a few minutes and just, discuss this new journey for you. And I know it's a holiday weekend, so a lot of people, haven't really tuned in, but when I repost it, and everything, people still look at it. So, have a wonderful rest of your evening, and thank you for being here again.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You can go ahead and click out. I'll do my outro.
All right. Bye.
Let's see. All right, everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. Again, this is your girl, Butterfly J Hart. This will be on my YouTube channel, ButtaKNOWSbest. And that was the amazing artist by the name of Jeremy Mayberry. And follow him, support him, download his song called You Gave Me, and his group is called God's New Grooves. Yeah, I believe so. I'll have it all for you guys to follow. So have a good night and ciao.